We knew that as soon as LeBron James started pushing for his son Bronny to be in the league years ago, saying that he's already better than a lot of people on the Lakers roster, you kind of knew how all this would end up. That somehow, some way, LeBron, the GM, would end up making sure that his team drafts his son Bronny, even if he really doesn't deserve to be in the league at this point in time. And that's exactly what happened. And now all the stories are about how Bronny and LeBron James could make NBA history as soon as Lakers opening night because they had plans for them to play together in rotations together. LeBron and Bronny. One problem, I don't know if anybody else was putting up numbers like this, if they would be even considering putting them on the opening day roster for the Lakers. Because look at this. Bronny James, through 3 preseason games, 0.7 points per game, 1 rebound per game, 0.3 assists per game, 0 steals, 1 block per game, 1.7 turnovers per game, 9% field goal percentage, 0% from the 3-point line. And of course, this is LeBron's tweet from a year and a half ago. Man, Bronny definitely better than some of these cats I've been watching on League Pass today. Shit, lightweight hilarious. He is the worst player in the preseason. Now, this is just preseason, granted, but you are going to have people that aren't typically in rotations getting in there and getting some action and stuff like that. He's had about 11 minutes per game through 3 games for the Lakers, and he has the lowest plus-minus of anyone in the NBA right now. And it's just being called out, right? Because of how transparent and ridiculous this is. LeBron James gets everything he wants, gets the coach that he wants, gets this, gets that. Anything LeBron wants, he gets. And that includes having his son play on his team, even if it might be taking up a roster spot or he might be taking minutes away from someone who's probably more deserving. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, remember, he's not playing against complete NBA competition. A lot of these guys are not going to make these teams. But, man, that post by LeBron has come back to haunt him. And you mentioned, what do you say, one block a game? 3 of those came in 1 game. He's gotten worse. He's gotten worse, man. This is bad, man. And the Lakers have no interest whatsoever in winning games because they're going to trot Bronny out there, according to reports, the first game of the season.
Potentially, yeah. And I feel a little bit bad for Bronny James.
Very bad for him.
Because all these expectations, the only reason they're there, if he was just Jack Smith or something, we wouldn't be criticized or have such a critical eye on him. And even if he were LeBron James' son, but LeBron hadn't constantly been connecting them and putting him over and stuff like this the entire time, we'd probably let it slide that way too. But no, this is because of LeBron James, because of the way LeBron's been talking. He fucking tagged Call of Duty yesterday and was like, hey, Bronny told me he wants his own skin, Call of Duty. Let's make this happen. It's just so weird and cringe. And this is like the last ride for this Lakers team and for LeBron James. He should be focused on winning. And instead, they're focused on artificially creating this moment because LeBron James will never catch Jordan in terms of his legacy on the court. So it has to be all of this extra shit that LeBron tries to stack up. Oh, look, I played in the league long enough to play with my son. We were on the same team. Nobody else has ever done that before. Like, that's the kind of shit that LeBron is after for his legacy at this point in time.
Right.
Yeah, Michael Jordan was smart enough not to, he didn't play long enough. I mean, his sons, they were not NBA players, just like Bronny was an NBA player. But I'm pretty sure Michael Jordan could have did the same thing. Hey, go out there, draft Marcus, bring him over here. He could have did that if he wanted to. Now, would that have actually happened? Maybe. I mean, Michael Jordan actually was the GM of the Wizards.
He was a GM and not a very successful one. We should point that out. Yeah, not a very successful one.
Bronny doesn't want to be there, man. Bronny, like you said, Bronny wants to be a gamer. He just wants to stream. He wants to live stream with all these celebrities. He just wants to play video games, man. Bronny doesn't want to fucking be there. His dad's forcing him to do it. And I do feel bad for the kid because he knows on his own merit, he would have never made it into the league if it weren't for his dad. He knows he's not good enough. And what a shitty fucking feeling that must be to know that you're not good enough. And the only reason that you made it is because your dad had the leverage for it.
Yeah. He's a pawn. This is nepotism. Nothing more.
Yeah. And he's never going to get away from that specifically because with the college season he put up, and we always do have to put the asterisk in there that he literally fucking died. He went in a cardiac arrest before the season at USC. Doesn't get healthy enough to start coming back till about halfway through that season. But when he's on the floor, did not put up impressive numbers. If his name was not Bronny James, if he was not the son of LeBron James, he doesn't get drafted. It just doesn't happen.
Yep.
And even hearing some of the bullshit out there, well, the Warriors considered drafting him at 54, but did not have respect for LeBron.
So.
I don't know if that's real, first of all, but if it is real, go fuck yourselves. I would draft him out of spite. What is this soft bitch ass NBA? Well, we did it out of respect so he could draft and play with this kid. Fuck you. I would draft that motherfucker out of spite and never play him. Put him in the G League.